This is LEGO Star Wars set 7103 Jedi Duel from 2002. It retailed for $10 back in the day with 82 pieces, two incredible minifigures. And let's go ahead and take a closer look. And those two minifigures are, of course, Yoda and Count Dooku. Both of these figures were insane to get back in the day. They were both the first version of their respective characters to be made. Yoda was special notably for his molded headpiece that still looks pretty good even if it doesn't have any printing on it. And he was also the first minifigure to use that short leg piece that was pretty revolutionary back in 2002. And he also gets back torso detailing when it still wasn't super common for minifigures to get. And overall, just a very nice looking Yoda minifig, especially from over 20 years ago. You know, I always like to see that chrome lightsaber hilt piece too. And Count Dooku is another incredible minifigure. He's a bit simpler than Yoda, you know, like the torso printing isn't as elaborate, but the face still looks really good, or maybe that's just the nostalgia talking, but I really like the way that they handled his face print. And yeah, I mean, not too much going on with this figure. There's no back printing back here. Yoda's the only one that gets it, but the cape is very nice. I love LEGO capes for some reason. He does have his special lightsaber, which we're kind of used to today, but this is the first time a lightsaber hilt had been altered when this set came out. And overall, just another incredible looking figure. I really love these classic LEGO Star Wars figures. So the first of two builds in the set is Count Dooku's speeder, which he uses to get to the hangar where he ultimately fights Yoda, Obi-Wan, and Anakin. And I really like this build. I'm not going to lie. I think this is a very nice build, especially for 2002, which I feel like I'm going to say a lot in this video. But like we have printed detailing back here, even if it doesn't line up, I'm not really sure if that's a defect with this one specifically or if it's supposed to look like that. But that's what we got. That's what we're working with here. And it's not super accurate in terms of color. It is very clearly a brown speeder in the movie, so concept art must have just been different. And we have since gotten more accurate versions of this speeder, but I do really like the color scheme here. And like I said, I just think it's a nice build. Like we use shield pieces at the back for some interesting shaping. And we just got some nice stuff going on up in the front too. And you can get Count Dooku to sit on the speeder very easily. He looks a little goofy with his cape flying all the way back there, but I kind of like the look of it. And this is not well secured at all. Like if you pull Count Dooku off, this is coming off with him almost 100% of the time. But that was kind of a common problem until very recently in LEGO Star Wars, so can't really fault the set for that. And overall, yeah, just a nice build. You can put his lightsaber on either side here, but I wasn't planning on it because it looks kind of stupid, but we can go ahead and see what that looks like. So yeah, like when you're playing with it, this isn't awful, but I mean, it doesn't look great. Like, what is that? But yeah, nice build overall. I just don't get the clips on the side here. You would be forgiven for wondering what the heck this is, because I don't really know either. It has no purpose in the instructions. It doesn't show you what it's meant to be used for, and I don't have the original box, so I don't know if it's on there, but, you know, I can't be bothered to look that up, so whatever. But yeah, I've seen some people say that, like, it's supposed to, like, lift up the speeder, and, like, so you can work on it, but, like, that, no. So what I'm pretty sure this is intended to be is not any smarter than that, and it's still kind of stupid. You put Yoda on the end here, so like he has to like actively hold on one side, and then he has his lightsaber on the other, so he's just kind of awkwardly positioned in the middle. And then, you know, this is a ball joint, so you know you can do this. But this can flip up in the back, and then that lets that flop down. And if I just give you a little bit more space here, that lets you move Yoda around like an absolute madman, just like he does in the movie. And I mean, like, it works, it functions. I still think it bizarre, especially when, like, you have a hand that you can do this with. Like, there's no point to this. Like its the entire point of this play feature is to make Yoda fly around like he does in the movie. But Yoda doesn't use one of these to fly around in the movie, so, like, just use your hand. I suppose a third argument could be, it could be like the thing that crushes Obi-Wan and Anakin, or almost crushes Obi-Wan and Anakin, but this doesn't look anything like that, so I'm going with no on that one. So I'm going with it's a Yoda moving machine, and I think it's kind of fun. It's fun for, like, the weirdness of it, but in terms of an actual play feature, this has to be, like, one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen in a LEGO Star Wars set. I mean, like, why? I know so many of you are probably itching to see the instruction manual, but since the set is over 20 years old, it's kind of interesting to look at, and I'll be quick. So the inside has this cool star pattern on the background that was around a lot in this era. And, just kind of makes you realize how plain instructions are today, especially having actual cover art on the outside. I hate the new instructions, but that's fine. Then we just have an ads for some of the other awesome Attack of the Clone sets. You see Bounty Hunter Pursuit, this set that I feel like everyone forgets about, but I always really wanted as a kid, because those Tusken Raiders. These two sets right here, Jango Fett Slave 1. The one and only right here. See, like, he's not even using it here. Like, it's just there and then whatever. Then these sets here, Jedi Defense, Final Duel, pretty cool sets. Have that door. I really like that door. Cool set. But yeah, then on the back we got an ad for Lego.com/Star Wars, because that was still kind of new back in 2002. Does that even exist anymore? I have no idea. So that is Jedi Duel from 2002. It's kind of crazy what $10 could get you 20 years ago, because I know this isn't exactly like an insane amount of stuff, even by modern standards. I'm exaggerating a little bit. But I mean, like the new Captain Rex microfighter, like that's not even $10 anymore. It's like, what, 13, something like that? So like the fact that you could get two exclusive characters, Dooku's still exclusive, Yoda then appeared in that Dagobah X-Wing set, and maybe an Episode 3 set? I don't know why I'm blanking on that. But you get two then exclusive characters, you get a cool speeder build, you get whatever the heck the other thing is, all for $10. Pretty good deal in my eyes, and not something we get a lot of anymore. That being said, it is now 2024. I did not pay $10 for this. I paid a solid, like, 50? Yeah, this was like $50. Now, that being said, I don't feel like I got ripped off at all. I think $50 is a fair price for this, even buying used like I did. And that's mainly because of the minifigures, because these figures are so cool. Like, that Dooku is amazing, and this is the first time that I've gotten a classic Yoda, and he's goofy, but he looks so cool. And the speeder is honestly like a nice build, and the Yoda thing is stupid, but it's kind of fun. So yeah, if you're a hardcore Lego Star Wars collector, you're looking to get into some classic Lego Star Wars sets, I do think that this is a very valuable one to add to your collection, again, for those minifigs. Because, I mean, this is one of only 3 Count Dooku minifigures to ever have been made, so like you're getting pretty good value with the characters here. Not just in the versions, but also just in like how many minifigs of that character have been made, if that makes sense. So I think that is about all I have to say on this set. It's just a cool little look back into Lego Star Wars history. I love those minifigures. That's really what the draw is here for me. And it's definitely one that I recommend adding to your collection if you're a fan of classic Lego Star Wars. I think $50 is a fair price used. Obviously, it's going to cost you a fair bit more if you buy new, but that's just kind of how it is. But yeah, I think that is about it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, a like is very much appreciated, and feel free to leave a comment with your thoughts. And if you really enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, turning on notifications so you never miss when I upload a new one. And that will do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.